This video is going to be about sales funnel optimization, where you can take a simple, easy funnel, tweak it. It's always just those little bitty tweaks. Tweak it just a little bit, and it can be so successful that you're definitely going to show some money in the bank. Before we get into the video, do me a favor. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss any of this series from A to Z about marketing with affiliate marketing. All right, let's get it. I'm going to talk about 10 tips to help optimize your funnel. But hey, if you have a tip, go ahead and put it down in the comments below. Or if you happen to find one of the tips that I give you that you really like out of everything else, put it down in the comments too. Okay. I pulled up a funnel. I did have a whole bunch of other funnels, but I was like, let's just stick with one. I'll show you. I might show you another one. But I just wanted to use this one because, you know, I talk about it being simple and easy and straight to the point all the time. And it's really important. It's your copywriting skills, but sometimes this I see happen more than anything. I see people overcomplicate it and fill it up so full. I'll give you an example. I do TikTok, and I bet at least 80% of the people that you go, no matter what their offer is, I mean, it's just listing. It's listing about them. It's listing about a company if they're being affiliate. I mean, it's listing like everything. No one's going to sit there and read everything. And about you, nobody cares. Let's just be honest. Nobody cares about you. Now, there is one thing that you can do. You can add your picture, and I test it sometimes, whether it has my picture in it or that it doesn't. Like, for example, right now, I'm using this funnel and it is live, but I don't have my picture in it. But also, 90% of the time when I have my picture in it, usually I don't have a video or I'm just testing it. And we'll mention testing in a minute too. You need curiosity to your headline. And like I said, make it straight to the point. So on this one, start your online business as a beginner. So I'm talking to a specific audience. Learn how to earn up to $100 to $1,000 per month. And then I even go a step farther and say no experience necessary. Again, if you test this, usually I do a lot of, you can do a lot of A and B testing, and I won't put anything here. And then if I do, some people have like a whole paragraph. It's not needed. Simple. This is just to get a name and email address. Simply. That's it. That's all you want. You want the name, the email address, and then you want them to be able to click. Well, a confused mind always says no. So if there's a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo, then they're not going to click. Yes, send me the instant access. Simply hit the pain point and give a solution. So in this example, I am going to teach you how to get 6 figures to your website by teaching you the 4 techniques for getting more leads. Now, if you stop and think, you're like, okay, 6 figures, that'd be nice. My website, 4 techniques, getting more leads. I don't think I need leads that bad. I got leads, But then if you change it and you say how I added 6 figures to my website by adding these 4 techniques. I mean, doesn't that get you thinking? I mean, that really gets you thinking and the curiosity going. You're like, maybe. So then you're like, 4 techniques? What are those 4 techniques? Then that actually even starts you thinking about the 6 figures, where maybe even before you didn't. 6 figures to my website and just 4 techniques. I wonder what they are. And that could be really cool. And that actually makes you want to click on it. And it's always the small things. It's always the small things, isn't it? And if you change like just a couple of words in your copy, how your conversions, I mean, I've seen it triple conversions just by changing just a little bit. Cut all that out. No, just the blank spots. And think about the pain point. Think about the pain point. They want to know what's going on. 6 figures. You could even go as far after that and saying, wouldn't that change your life? Or sometimes it's not what you say. By saying like, what, I was trying to think off the top of my head, by saying, what's not there. Kind of like we took out a lot in the first sentence. So it could be like, what would it be if you did not have a 9-to-5 job? What's missing could be what's there, if that makes sense. Okay, that was actually number So number 3 is simple. Always be testing. Always be doing A and B testing. So again, like I was saying on this, I mean, I could add more words. I could explain like I did in the last example. I could be, I could go into, like I use the 9 to 5 example. I could use this here. I could be like, imagine if you had that money, adding just $100 a day, what your life would be like, what it would be like to have passive income. I mean, you can add some more stuff if you wanted to. So look, just doing the testing is worth it. And the testing that I've seen, less is more. You just have to word it the right way. Number 4 is build your sales page for the most conversions. Yes, duh, but for real. Like I'm using this example. Enjoy no headaches by saving yourself lots of time and money with this secret weapon. Again, there's that curiosity. What's the secret weapon? And I changed it. This one does more curiosity than emotion. But if you can't get all the curiosity in there, then have the emotion. Like this one is promoting, which is promoting DropFunnels, which I don't say what it's doing, but then I have like a hint because I have the shirt on. I did that on purpose. Actually, on one of these, I didn't do it on purpose, but I have several of those shirts. They're comfy. But I have 4 different versions of this funnel. And on one, I talk about the need for the software and how it can actually help you, and it's different. Because, just for an example, it's like half the price of all the other funnel builders out there, and it's the fastest in the world, blah, blah, blah. But then on this one, I have a video. Sometimes I'll have a video on, and I'll show you that. It's called the bridge page. And then sometimes I'll have it on the front, or I'll have a picture. Again, if you do the split testing, it'll show you which is best. And a little bit about the thing here, as I actually probably should have made this video a little smaller, because you don't want to hide where they have your name and your email address. That's really important, because so you have logic in the middle, and then you have urgency if you have urgency. And another reason I picked this funnel is because it tells a little bit about DropFunnels, and then here just what you get. But the reason why this has like some bonuses on the front page is because there was an urgency here, because they were running a contest, and there is an upsell after this. And for everybody that got the upsell, there was a contest of like who won. So I had an urgency in there. So if you put the urgency in there. Like say you're selling something and it has like it's only going to be good this month. You need to hurry up and get it. And or if you have a course of something you're selling or you're an affiliate for, and if it's running out at the end of the month, oh my gosh, you need to get it before the end of the month. No, don't lie. Don't lie. I hate it when people do that. If it's really up at the end of the month, it's up at the end of the month, and you need to take it out. You need to change it. But no one's going to believe you if you lie and you don't say what you're actually saying in your funnels. Now, on this one, it's just simple. It's literally, here's you put, and then, mini, on some of them, I have it where you can put in first name, and then some of them I have it where you can put in first name and last name. On this one, when you go on the back end of DropFunnels, it's actually so much easier when then you get into my autoresponder, which is ActiveCampaign, when you actually have the first name and last name, which I think go through them all. On this one, this one here has full name, where the other one actually should have, the other one should have full name and this one should have first name. And that way, you can have it different ways. And some people put their phone number. I would advise you not to, because the click rates goes down a lot when people don't want to put in their phone number. And a lot of times they do not want to put in their last name. So if you don't need their last name, don't put it in. Number 5 is grow your list from your lead magnet. Now, I also have a video that goes way more in depth where I talk about this, and I'll put it up here. So after this video, go back and watch that, because I'm still going to show you just a little bit here, because like this right here is the same thing. And then go back and watch that video. But to get, you want to get the email addresses, guys. Some people teach you don't need a funnel. Yes, you do. That way, you can collect their name and email address and sell on their back end. I mean, the back end's where you're going to make the money. It's where you're going to make the majority of the money. The money is in the list. It's true. So on here, even if they don't go further, you have their name and their email address. So no matter what funnel it is, or if you have your lead magnet funnel, you have it up. You're telling them something, or you're giving them something away for free, and then you're getting the name and your email address. This is the next step in this funnel. Now, this is a highly converting funnel. So the next step is after they enter the name and email address, then I have a video. And it actually is to the bridge page. It's a know, like, and trust. And this is actually on the second page, where on the second page, how I have it, and most of my funnels are usually just 2 pages, but I have my video here, and it basically tells about the product, what's good, what's bad, just to let them know and to warm them up, and to let them know who the heck Shelly Hopkins is. And then they have Take the Challenge. And then that goes to this page with David Sharp. And it's affiliate link, of course, and then it tells all about this. But that's how a lot of my funnels do, where I'll just do my video on the second page. And some funnels have the bridge page just as a middle page, and then they'll have kind of like another thank you page, and then it'll send it on to another page. But I don't ever do it that way, because a long time ago, a solo ad person coached me and helped me and told me it's really unnecessary. So this is the easiest and the simplest way to do it. And it converts. That's what's important, right? I wanted to show you this funnel because this funnel converted really, really good too. It was a high converting funnel. So for optimization strategies, this was good because it had one simple way to get the most out of your affiliate marketing. And then, of course, download your free guide. And on this one, I told a little bit about it. In this free guide, you'll discover, and told about it, and then had the name, the email address, and download the guide. And then it just simply went to where it talked about where you can sign up for drop funnels. But it was just something simple as this, and in bold, big, basically, one statement. So you don't have to make it all wordy. And that's just it. That's all it was. And that was the lead magnet. And I got tons of drop funnel signups at the time off of this funnel. No, I'm not. I actually replaced it because I'm split testing right now. And believe it or not, I actually had more with this than the one that I'm testing now. But it's newer. It's more updated. I don't know. Sometimes it is what it is. So that's why I always talk about split testing too. Number 6 is increase sales from an order bump. And then if they buy, sell them more. Now, I found this funnel because people all the time try to make funnels so overcomplicated, and this is the simplicity of it that really is what it is. And when you try not to overcomplicate it is when you will succeed. I had no success until I tried not doing it so hard, and I was just like, shh, I'll see what I can do. And then I started doing good. So it's the same thing. So that's why if you look at this picture, you have your lead capture, your sales process, and then you have upsells and order bumps. And my favorite thing is how someone told me a long time ago is they use the McDonald's. You go through McDonald's, I want a Big Mac and fries. Okay. So that's your initial order. And then like, well, would you like to upgrade your drink size with that? And would you like to make that a large? So then they're doing an upsell. And I mean, a lot of people will stop right there and like, okay, cool, thanks. And then they won't even ask, they'll show the thank you page and they won't even ask you if you wanted to buy more. So then, it's only smart to keep going. I mean, sometimes people's like, yes. And so if they're in that buying frenzy, let them buy. You might be like, hey man, would you like some dessert with that? And I used to do e-commerce, and it still works in the same thing, because in e-commerce, say you're selling a cat. Say you're selling stuffed cats, okay? And you order a cat, a stuffed cat, for your niece or for your nephew. And then you start thinking, the next page says, if I order 5 more, I can get it cheaper. Well, then I could get it for my nephew and my cousin and my daughter. And hey, that's not a bad idea. So even then, if they go and they buy that, then they'll have it on the next page. Well, we could even have it where we'll ship it to you every month. Now, I guess the stuffed cat's not a great example for that one. But, a lot of people do it with pills and stuff like that. Or so there was someone that sold tape, like a special kind of duct tape, and they killed it. And then they had like a subscription where they just sold the tape every month on after that. So if you can, you just keep on selling. I mean, the more you can sell, the more money you can make. And I mean, they're wanting to buy it, right? Now, number 7 is an offer wall. I personally am bad about not doing this, but Russell Brunson, who is a genius, is really good about this. Now, I may not use ClickFunnels, I use DropFunnels, but I love Russell Brunson. I love all his books. He's a genius. And if you'll notice, at the bottom of most of his funnels, he'll have like .com secrets, the book, or he'll have, the trial of this. You can do the same thing. And all you do is you just create squares and put pictures and links. Because, I mean, why not? If someone keeps going on and they're like, hey, I'd like to check out more stuff. And they may, I've done this, like you may even buy, like the second part of the funnel and not quite the order bump. But then you scroll down, you're like, oh, this looks cool. Let's check this out too. So, I mean, it just is a little bit of work, and why not? So I would add that at the bottom. Okay, and 8 is so easy. Don't forget to follow up an email. Just don't forget to follow up. Because if you don't have your back end with your email set up, then you're just leaving money on the table. It's as simple as that. Okay, number 9 has to do with quizzes. And you're probably like, Shelly, quizzes? Yeah. If you have, quizzes in your funnel, a lot of people's like, this could be fun. Or, hey, okay, I'll answer this and this. 5 questions is perfect if you have a quiz. I would have 3 choices in the questions and use video or preferably probably images. So it's going to make conversions like way higher. I'm trying to think. I've watched several people. There's this one guy that teaches really good on it. And he talked about how he helps clients. And all that they do is they'll add quizzes. So if you can add quizzes in your funnels, I mean, hey, it's a plus, right? And 10, to get personal. When you have your video or even when you have all of your text, then in your copywriting, add personal messages. Let it be personal to you. Tell your personal story. I lost the weight. This is what I looked like. And this is what I look like now. So, I mean, like I said in the beginning, sometimes it's just those little things, those little personal touches. So all you have to do is just add that little personal touch, and it can literally skyrocket your conversions like big time. Just trust me. All right, guys, I hope you liked this video. You already liked it and subscribed, I'm sure. In case you forgot, go ahead and do that. Hit that notification bell. It helps me and the algorithm, so I appreciate it. Also, it helps you not miss anything that I'm going to make for you, like this whole series. So now you should go back and watch this video, and then this video, and then this video. Okay, that's 3. All right, guys, go check those out, catch up, and I will see you on the next one.